90% of women these days don't marry a man they love. No. They either marry a man who is ready for marriage, especially for women who are over 30s. They don't care if they love the man or not. All they want is a man that will put a ring on their finger and take them away from singlehood and from their father's house. Because as women approach 30, in fact, as they even approach their late 20s, they start becoming scared that their biological clock is ticking, and that if they don't marry as fast as possible, they will become too old for men to marry. So this is why they now marry any man that is ready. They just marry him. Whether they love him or not, they just marry him. The next one is they marry who has more money. When a woman is young, she doesn't really care about who she loves. All she cares is who can give her what she wants, who can give her the lifestyle she wants, who can give her trips to different countries of the world. So the truth is, women don't really marry a man they love. They either marry a man who is ready, or they marry a man who has the most money. This is why these days you have so many broken marriages everywhere. This is why these days we have so many divorce cases everywhere. Because these girls are not marrying for love. They're either marrying for material reasons or to escape their biological clock. And the truth is, you don't have to blame these women over 30. Because the truth is, if they don't marry, as they get older, it becomes more difficult. And the worst thing you yourself as a man can do is to marry a woman who is marrying you because you are ready for marriage and not only because she loves you. If you make this mistake as a man, you will only be inviting problems into your life. Because if you marry a woman who doesn't love you, you will never enjoy that marriage. That woman will never respect you. She will never, she'll never give you that love that you need or you deserve as a man. Making sacrifices, making compromises in that marriage will be a huge problem for her, because she not enter that marriage with her whole heart or with her full mind. No, she just entered it so that she can secure a man for herself. This is like you marrying your own worst enemy as a wife, because of course she will not give you peace of mind. Then of course, if you fall into the category of a man who married a woman who just wants to marry you because of your money, what if that money finish eventually? Do you think that girl will stay? Or you get sick all of a sudden and your sickness prevents you from making money? Do you think that girl will stay with you? No. These are the kind of women that will leave you at your lowest moments. As a married man, your wife is meant to be with you, most especially at your lowest moments in life. But these are the kind of girls who, if they marry you for your money, once that your money finish, or eventually you had a problem and you go to your lowest of lowest, your wife will be the first woman that will start disrespecting you and that will leave you, that will abandon you. So as a man, make sure that you avoid women who are marrying you because you are ready and not because they love you. You are ready for marriage. That's why they are marrying you. Or that you have enough money to take care of them. Avoid this kind of women. Avoid these two types of women. Marry a woman who loves you. Marry a woman who sincerely and genuinely wants to be with you. And not because of material things, or not because she's now afraid that if she doesn't marry now, nobody will marry her later. This is why, as a man, most times I'm always against you guys dating women who are above 30. Now, I'm not saying that all women above 30 are desperate for marriage. But majority of women who are above 30 are too desperate for marriage, to the point that they don't even care about love. All they want is a man that will put a ring on their finger. And to be honest with you guys, sometimes I even fear for most of these women who are too desperate for marriage, simply because they are getting older. Because most of them will not even care if the man really loves them or if the man respects them. They will just jump into marriage because they are getting to that. Because they don't want to get too old, so that men will no longer stop looking at them. So if you're a woman who falls into this category of women who is afraid that you are getting too old and you may not be able to find a husband, see, it's better not to even get married than to get into a marriage that you will not even be happy in. Because there are also so many women who are suffering in their own marriages. It's not always about men. There are also women who are suffering in their own marriages. So look before you jump into a marriage. But also, sometimes I also blame these women. You had all those years to get married. You had all those years when you are 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 to get married. But majority of you guys, we are wasting those years. You are too picky. A guy will come to marry, you'll be like, this one is not dark enough. And that one will come, will be like, this one is not tall enough. And that one will come, will be like, you'll be like, this one doesn't have a car. Or this one is not cute. As you get older, your options, the amount of options you have as a woman, reduces. This is why you must make hay while the sun still shines. When you are in your early 20s or even your mid 20s, you should start dating with intention. The problem with most women is that most of you girls don't date with intentions. You just want to date a guy who is cute, a guy who has dreads. Dreads. That is why you are dating a man. And you think that you are not going to be unlucky when it comes to marriage. You are going to be unlucky because you are choosing the wrong things. Why would you date a man simply because he has dreads or simply because he has pink lips? This is why you're dating a man. And you wonder why you are more than that and you're still single. It's because you prioritize the wrong things while in your early years. You prioritize the wrong things. If you're a young girl who's watching my video, make sure you marry early. I'm not saying you should marry early because your mates are marrying early. No. Or because I said you should marry early. No. Marry early because you found the right man. Because you found a man who loves you, who can respect you, and who can give you all you want from a man. And if you're a man, don't marry a girl who is marrying you because you are ready, or who is marrying you because of how rich you are or the kind of money you have. No, don't make such a mistake. Marriage is a long-term deal. It's a deal of till die, till death do us apart. If you're a man or a woman, date with intention. If you know you can't marry that girl, don't even date her. If you know you can't marry that man tomorrow, that if tomorrow that man kneels down, goes to his knees and proposes to you, you can't marry him. Don't even date him. Why would you date somebody without the intentions of marriage? No. So, as a man, never make the mistake of getting involved with a woman who is marrying you out of desperation to not get too old, so a man will no longer marry her. Because if you do, you've just married the worst woman you can ever marry. Because that woman doesn't love you, she doesn't love you, and she'll make marriage a bitter experience for you. And these are the kind of women that will cheat on you because they don't marry you because of love. They only marry you to escape being single forever. So if they eventually, in the course of being married to you, they now find a guy that they really like, or a guy that they really love, they'll start cheating on you with that guy. In fact, they'll not even want to bear your own child. They want to bear the children of that man that they love. Because that is who they truly love. And you'll be there raising children that don't even belong to you. The major reason why most men are raising children who don't even belong to them is because they married women who don't really love them. Because if a woman really loves you, she will not leave you and go and be cheating with another man and be giving birth to children who don't even belong to you and allowing you to raise those children as your own. Only for you to, maybe after many decades or many years, you find out that those children are not even your own. You are going to be heartbroken. You are going to be shattered. So never make such a mistake. That's basically on today's video. Most women don't marry because of love. They don't marry because you are ready or because you have money. So make sure that you avoid these women. Go for women who love you and genuinely want to be with you.